Next, we come to the third specification. This one asks us to state the word equation for anaerobic respiration in yeast, which is also called alcoholic fermentation. In this process, glucose is broken down without oxygen to produce ethanol, or alcohol, carbon dioxide, and energy. So, in simple words, the word equation is, glucose converts to ethanol plus carbon dioxide and energy. This reaction is important in baking and brewing because the carbon dioxide helps bread rise, and the ethanol is what we get in alcoholic drinks. Now, let's talk about anaerobic respiration in yeast. Yeast is a single-celled fungus that can respire without oxygen, and this process is also called fermentation. During anaerobic respiration, yeast cells break down glucose to release energy. Since there's no oxygen, the breakdown isn't complete, so it releases less energy compared to aerobic respiration. The byproducts of this process are ethanol, which is alcohol, and carbon dioxide. Both of these are actually very useful to humans, for example, in baking and brewing. Now, let's look at the uses of anaerobic respiration in yeast. First, bread making. When yeast respires without oxygen in dough, it produces carbon dioxide gas. This gas gets trapped in the dough, forming bubbles that make the bread rise and become soft and spongy when baked. The ethanol produced during this process evaporates while baking. Second, brewing. In the brewing industry, yeast fermentation is used to make alcoholic drinks like beer and wine. The ethanol gives these drinks their alcoholic content, while the carbon dioxide creates the fizz or bubbles in beverages like beer and champagne. So, for anaerobic respiration in yeast, which is also called alcoholic fermentation, we can write the word equation as glucose changes to ethanol and carbon dioxide. This shows that yeast breaks down glucose without oxygen to produce ethanol and carbon dioxide.